Although being a working mom, there are sometimes I wish that I am a stay-at-home mom. Sometimes I felt guilty, especially when I go home, then my mom or my mother-in-law is telling me, oh, you know, Audria has learned something new and everything.
You're like, ah.
And I missed all these developments. So I don't like the fact that I had to go away for a while. I think it's not about my daughter being far away from me, it's about me being far away from my daughter. People always say that separation anxiety between the baby and the mother. But there are still some people who feel like women should stay at home to take care of their kids.
Okay.
There are still those mentality.
Welcome to another episode of Feel Good. I'm your host, I'm Joachim, better known as Kim. And today in the studio, I have somebody who actually that I would say I get close to when we were working hosting job together, all right? Hosting job together. But before that, I just known her as a friend's punya sister. But today, I'm going to have her to come on the studio and actually talk about a very interesting topic because it's something that I would never know about, whereby today we have Nadea Melissa to talk about working mom. So before we go any further, briefly tell us about yourself.
Okay, I am Nadea Melissa, 32 years old. Okay, I'm just gonna toot. Currently working as a civil servant.
Okay.
But better not say where.
Okay.
And I'm a mother of one child.
Okay, mother of one.
Yes.
For now, huh? Mother of one.
For now.
For now. Okay. Apart from being a government servant, she is also a script writer.
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay. Script writer. Like I say, we hosted a show together, so she is also a master of ceremony, or better known as MC.
Not as good as you.
Thank you. But she has her own strength, so I would say. What do you call it? Multi-talent lah. There's a few things that you can do lah.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Okay, that is also what I call myself, Jack of all trades. Okay, so today we have two Jacks of all trades in the studio, but one is a working mom and the other one is a single but in a relationship. I'm gonna go with that, or else my girlfriend.
Yeah, I was about to like.
Okay, before we go to a more serious question, we warm up first. Warm up first.
All right.
So, how old is your kid?
She's 1.5.
1.5.
Yes.
So I recently just met her for the first time. Bubbly kid.
Yes.
She's actually quite active, running here and there, making friends with new
Everybody.
kids, making friends with everybody. So I assume that she get that from you.
I think so.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, you think so. Because when I met your husband, he is rather, I don't know, maybe never met, so he's rather quiet person.
He's actually a very quiet person.
Oh, he is a quiet person.
Yes.
So, daughter, get it from you lah.
Yeah.
So with that, I'm going to start with, if you can pass one of your talents to your kid, what would it be and why?
Probably I would want her to catch different language as fast as I can. Not as fast as I can. I mean, like, I don't know many other language, but but like, I mean, I have a best friend.
Okay.
Who's a Sabahan.
Okay.
And all she does is speak Sabahan to me.
Okay.
All the time. Although
Okay.
I don't understand.
Sabahan
So-
is in bahasa.
Yeah,
Their bahasa, but it's
their
Sabahan slang.
Yes, the slang.
Okay.
So this was back in 2018. So we were uni mates and also classmates.
Okay.
So every day she will talk Sabahan to me, although I don't understand.
Okay. But isn't it
somehow-
quite similar to ours, no?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
The slang
okay.
is
Like Bahasa Sarawak like that lah.
No.
It's a bit off like that lah.
It's-
No, from Bahasa Baku to Bahasa Sarawak. It's still a bit off like that lah.
yes.
Okay.
There's a slang to it.
Okay.
So I think I kind of can speak Sabahan in a very short period of time
Okay.
because she's the one who forced me to speak
Okay,
Sabahan to her
okay.
all day.
Okay.
So maybe if that is what you consider a talent,
So you speak Bahasa Melayu Baku, which is textbook,
okay,
Bahasa Sarawak, Sabah,
a little bit of Iban.
a little bit of Iban. Wait, you speak not a little bit, quite a lot of Iban, I remember. Okay.
But I
Iban.
can't speak I mean, I can understand and speak Iban, but sometimes the slang is just a little bit off.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Anything
I think
else?
it's easier to speak Sabahan than Iban. To me.
I never had anybody speak Sabahan. I mean, boleh bah kalau kau itu it's a very common term mah.
Do you want me to talk to you in Sabah now?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So, yeah.
No. But any other dialects or language that you speak? Chinese, Hokkien.
Chinese, I can say a few. I mean, like, I understand a few, but most of the things that I know are, I don't think it's possible for me to say in front of the camera. It's like censored.
Yeah, it's possible because this is not mainstream. It's just that, yeah, probably your kids are going to watch this in the
Yeah,
future.
nope,
like,
nope. The things that my friends taught me,
Okay, not so
No.
good lah. Not so good.
but I think if I actually, one of my dream is to learn how to speak Mandarin.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I used to tell my friends
Yeah.
that I wish I can speak Mandarin and I
Okay.
wanted to learn.
Okay.
It's just that I don't have a time. And I even told my husband, if it's possible, I would want to send my daughter to a Chinese school.
Oh, okay.
Although it's going to be hard for me because I wouldn't understand what she's saying.
Correct.
I have to pay for extra tuition fees maybe. Of course, I have to send her to tuition. Who's going to teach her how to do her homework and everything? Of course, I wouldn't know.
Don't you have like friends who speak proper Mandarin?
Yeah, but my friends also have other work to do, no?
True.
I can't expect them to
Yeah, nobody sit around. When
The
is
only thing I
Nadia's
can do,
daughter coming?
the only thing I can do is just maybe use
Translate.
my phone, Google Translate. Don't even know if it's right or not.
True. Okay.
So I told my husband that I want my daughter to go to a Chinese school because I feel like it would be an added value
Okay.
in the future, especially when she's working and everything. Get what I mean? Because nowadays, if you see all resume, Mandarin is a bonus advantage ka apa ka, all these kind of things.
Also because China is not upcoming. They are already one of the superpower.
And I feel like whenever you are in a Chinese crowd and suddenly one Malay person can speak Chinese, you like gain automatic respect from all the Chinese. Get what I mean?
How come we don't gain the same respect when we speak Melayu in the Malay crowd? I mean, isn't it the same the other way around? Isn't it the same?
But have you ever been in a situation where there's a Malay who can speak Mandarin, then
Yes
the
lah, yes
Chinese
lah.
be like, "Wow!"
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yes.
I don't know. I always feel like it's nice.
Yeah. I get it. But I don't know. I don't think any Chinese actually felt unfair. But it's the
I
same.
think maybe
the other
it's
way
just
around.
you.
No.
But you can speak Slovakian very good one.
Yes, I can. But it's not as impressive as a Malay who can speak Chinese. Why is that
Sometimes
so?
world is just unfair.
Okay. We gotta accept it. We gotta accept it. But I gotta tell you that not as hard as Sanskrit lah, definitely. But Mandarin is a difficult language.
It is because I think there's a few slang to it that you have to say it properly. I don't know how to say it's the
tone lah. It's a tone. It's
the
not the
tone.
slang. It's a
Okay.
tone. Yeah, it's a tone.
I really don't know how to do
Yeah,
it.
it's a tone and because sometimes Chinese there is one thing whereby it's the same sound
But it's different meaning.
Different meaning.
Yes, that's why.
But I do have friends who send their kids to Chinese school and they don't speak Chinese.
At all.
They don't speak Chinese at all.
I have a few good friends who was in a Chinese school, but only during primary. Primary 1 to primary 6. Up until now, they can speak, they can write, they can, they can read.
It's already very impressive lah.
Yeah, to
It's
be
very,
like,
very
okay, I
impressive.
should have learned this, but I hope so in the future. Maybe when my daughter goes to school, and that's when I take sama-sama tuition lah, maybe. Never mind.
That is what happened to my friend.
But I know 1
So,
until 10 lah,
sama-sama
eat a
belajar lah.
sansa ulyu. That one I know lah. At least, okay?
Okay. So, but I'm gonna say it is definitely an added advantage. Like me, actually, I didn't go to Chinese school.
But can you speak Chinese? Of course you can.
I can speak Chinese. I can speak Chinese because family.
Can
speak
you
Chinese.
write?
I cannot write.
You cannot write Chinese.
Yeah, I cannot write. My own name, if I write my own name, people can immediately tell that this person doesn't go to Chinese school. That is how bad it is. There are some certain words, I only know it when it's on a mahjong tile. You get it? Or a Chinese Chinese chess piece.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how to play mahjong. I know how to play Chinese chess. Yeah, but those words, if it's on the tile or the piece,
You don't know.
no, I know the word.
Okay.
I know if, let's say, like ma, which is kuda, on a Chinese chess piece, I know it's kuda.
Okay.
But if you write it on a
You
paper, I don't know what is it.
Okay. Oh, because it's different. All right.
No, it's the same writing. It's just that because when it's on the mahjong tile or a Chinese chess piece, I remember as a image.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Okay.
also that is where Chinese wording come from.
True.
Well, image ma. So yeah. So we are going too far, but I'm going to say it's good to send your kids to Chinese school.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm not selling myself, but getting a Chinese boy is also quite good. I'm going to stop here. Why I feel like now you are so uptight.
What uptight? No, I'm not uptight.
You should remember there's time whereby you sit around with your friends and just talk nonsense for.
No, because when you were saying like that's where you should stop, there's something that I would comment, but I'd rather keep it to myself. You know?
I want to know now. I want to know what is it. No, I want to know what is it. What is it? Okay, like just comment a bit. On the part whereby I say Chinese boy would be good, is it?
Yes.
Okay, I want to hear.
Still, at the end of the day, it depends if the Chinese boy want to convert or not. Still goes to that.
Okay.
Because
yeah, of course. That is still one of the main issue
but
in our country.
I think Chinese are always known as loyal. I think so. I don't know. That's how I see Chinese guys. They're always loyal. Most of the Chinese guys that I know, they're still with the high school sweetheart and kawen already.
Oh,
I have a lot of Chinese friends who are still with the high school sweetheart and got married and live happily ever after. You get what I mean?
Are they rich? Medium class family?
Yeah.
Medium class family. Probably because the guy, all he thinks about is money. No time for love. He's like, okay, this one,
You
high
see,
school, all the way.
That's another thing why I like and I would want my daughter to be in a Chinese school, because I always feel like the Chinese are always their focus.
Result oriented, that's the word.
Yes, result oriented.
She don't want to say the Chinese mata duitan, so she said Chinese
Not
is
about
result.
mata duitan. It's about, if you see business, I'm not saying Malays or any other races are not good. But usually when a Chinese person does something, it's always successful.
Okay.
Get what I mean?
Yeah. If you do not know, refer to recent Forbes list of richest Malaysian. There are 20 names.
Okay.
There are 20
Most
names.
of them, all 20 names are Chinese.
No.
Okay.
Sheikh Mokhtar is inside also.
Okay.
Yeah, Sheikh Mokhtar is inside also, but that is the only Sheikh Mokhtar that is inside. The rest is okay lah. We gonna okay. Any other comment? Oh my goodness! I don't know whether it is complimenting my own race or not, but
that's why I don't want to be ended up like sounding like,
No lah, but I do feel that Chinese know that they are.
That's why I keep on telling my husband that I wanted my daughter to be in a Chinese school because I want her to be surrounded by the Chinese people who is always business minded.
Yeah, that kind of mentality is good, but you gotta shape lah. Because I felt that kids, although they have all this influence, but you gotta shape them in a way that, there are things that are not good about Chinese. Giving you an example, selfish. Yeah, because they are so result oriented, they don't give a fuck about what is happening.
True.
My brother don't want me to do this and don't want to do that. I don't want this brother. So that's selfishness. So I guess that part you have
I'm not saying that she has to
yeah.
be like that,
Yeah.
but it's just
It's good to learn
Yes.
that bit lah. Okay.
I always feel like being in a Chinese school is always an added value. Yeah.
Advantage. It is. I felt it is. Okay, first question on here. We already take a long time. Okay, now moving on to the next question. Working mum, it's more like a norm today. How do you see it affects future generations?
Okay, nowadays I feel like working moms are always, people always say working moms are selfish. Not everybody, but old folks, some few people, maybe nowadays they are open to it already. The society is slowly accepting it. But there are still some people who feel like women should stay at home to take care of their kids.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
there are still those mentality. But I think with the economy nowadays, I don't think it's possible to just have one person working.
Unless your husband is in the Forbes list just now.
Yes. Unless my husband is like born rich and I can be a tai-tai never man lah.
Okay.
If my husband is not one in the list, then I still feel like I still should work.
Yeah, true.
Because the economy nowadays, I don't think it's possible for just one parent
to just work.
The milk formula is already cekik darah.
How much is a what do you call it? A can?
A can? What
60.
my daughter drinks, 1.6 kg is around 160. And 1.6 kg is only a week.
Only
Sometimes
a week,
less than a week.
160.
Yes.
So I just say a week lah.
Yeah.
So 160
Times
times
4.
4. Wow.
Yep.
That is,
Diapers some more.
That is a hard labor punya month salary lah.
So
every time you see your daughter drink, can you don't drink so fast?
every time she doesn't finish her milk, I'll be like, oh my God.
I'm going to finish it for you.
No, I don't drink milk.
Okay,
yeah,
it's expensive.
It is. That's just the milk, okay?
Yeah, there's so many other things, right?
There's injections, there's vaccinations.
If she's sick.
Yep, there's so many more. And then the clothes, you know how kids are growing so fast? You buy her one baju this month, next month she grows out of it already. Yeah. Diapers some more.
Okay.
So,
also, because kids is still on diaper.
Yes.
Okay. But of course, I begin when she go to sleep, they say I have to put on diaper, right? Oh my God.
So I hope that in future generations, this mindset is changed maybe.
It's normal lah.
For now, I think society is slowly accepting it already.
Okay.
But then again, I gotta say, hands down to stay-at-home moms. People who actually stay at home to take care of their child, it's more tiring than a working mom. Of course, you get to spend time with your child, yes, all the time. But that's what they do every day. Like working moms like me, I get to escape for a while.
Escape lah
For a while.
Yeah.
Not escape from the mother duty. Of course, I have to go to work because I need to have more money to spend for my kids' milk and everything. But being a stay-at-home mom, where every day you're at home.
Yeah.
You do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's a routine already, each and every day. Sometimes you get tired, but there's no one else to replace you. So you have to do it. Stay-at-home mom is a full-time job.
There's no annual leave.
There's
no sick leave.
No salary some more.
Salary, no bonus.
You see?
Your boss is gonna scream at you
Unless
all
the
the
husband puts on KWSP, I sayang lah to the wife.
Itu pun kalau ada.
Kalau lah.
That's why kalau ada.
So that's why I said mad respect to all the stay-at-home moms. I don't know. I mean, like, if I'm forced to be a stay-at-home mom, I'm pretty sure I can do it. But it's gonna drain my mental health or something. I don't know.
You want to strangle the kid even more?
No lah. Janganlah sampai strangle the child.
I felt like
I mean, I still love my child no matter what.
If it's me, I think I would. Because the thing is, you see, probably it's different. Again, different. Because sometimes, now let's say you off work, then you balik malam kan. So of course, sometimes kid merengek. You rasa macam, this kid. There are times that you feel like that, definitely.
Yeah, that's why. Imagine being a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah,
you
that's
see
right.
that all day long.
24 hours you.
Although being a working mom, there are sometimes I wish that I am a stay-at-home mom. especially when I go home, then my mom or my mother-in-law is telling me, oh, you know, Audria has learned
Did
something new
this.
and everything.
You're like, ah.
And I missed all these developments.
Okay.
Sometimes I felt guilty that
For not being there.
for not being there, for not seeing all her new developments and everything. And it's always my mother-in-law or my mom or my sister-in-law is the
first.
one who's telling me that, oh, yeah, today she can sing this. Then I feel somehow guilty. Oh my God, I miss these moments.
Oh, okay.
So there are times it's not fun. There are times I wish that I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Okay.
But looking at my bank account, I don't think I can afford to be a stay-at-home mom,
Okay.
whether
But,
I like it or not.
But if let's say now from the start, if let's say you give birth, let's say money is not an issue, would you still want to be a stay-at-home mom, or would you want to work? Let's say money is not the main concern here.
If money is not a main concern, I think I would be a stay-at-home mom, but probably I'll do something else also, like a side income or a business.
Oh, okay. Just to keep yourself sane.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, just to keep myself sane.
Probably when the kid is taking nap, then you can write something.
At least not just doing nothing at home.
But I felt like macam taking care of kids would be definitely exhausting.
It is exhausting. It is. Although that on weekdays, I'm only taking care of my child, probably from 5:30 until 9. It's only 4 hours. It's already so tiring.
Yeah.
What more to say one whole day?
Yeah. So me, I said that when your kid goes to nap, you're gonna fall asleep too, kan?
Yes.
So okay lah. I think you had a working mom too, right?
Yes.
Your mom is working when you grew
all
up, right?
the time.
Oh, so
Only until the last few years.
I think mad respect to mothers lah.
That's another thing. Mothers, they don't stop working. Habis office hours, you go home, you're still working.
Yeah,
you know.
True.
After you put the hats off at the office, you come home and you're a mother. Then
wear
you
your
do
mother's hat.
Yeah, mother's hat again. So.
At night when your kid go to sleep, your husband come to you, you have to put on your wife hat.
Yes, so many hats to put on, you know. Sometimes half mother, half wife, both hat. Not easy, but yeah. If you can, like you said, if money is not an issue. So if you can be a woman in one day, so how do you feel you would take it?
I will still carry on with I don't want to have kids.
Oh, you don't want to have kids?
Yeah, I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have kids. I have this thought since very, very young, all the way until
now. Why?
I don't know.
Who's interviewing who now?
Yeah, if my mother is watching this, then probably she's going to scream at me, but I'm still going to say it because I felt so many things. So many things, but I'm just going to give you some. Yeah. One, the world that we live in today is not the world that we used to know.
No, definitely not.
It's a cruel world.
It is.
I'm going to say it's up straight. It's a cruel world. It's a terrible place to live in. Why would you want to bring another creature to suffer? Right? With so many things that is happening today, the chances of your kid grew up to be someone terrible or being bullied, kidnapped or killed by someone terrible, the chances is very, very high.
It is.
Right. Okay, not this, then you get on to another one. Because of the things that, the diet that we have today and whatever that we are going through today, the chances of your kid grew up to be sick or have certain sickness, diseases,
also very high.
Is also very high, which is scary in a sense, right? And I'll give you another one, Sajalah, because you are a mother, I don't want to spoil that. Imagine when I bought a plane and I hear a screaming kid, I'm annoyed.
Of course, I am also annoyed. That is why I'm always anxious.
Then how do you, because your kids scream at home, then how?
I think that depends on the parents also.
Okay.
Because in my case, if my child is already restless, I am also anxious because I don't want other people to feel
Oh, okay,
restless.
okay,
Because I
okay.
have that. Okay, I always feel like, because before I had a kid, I'm always angry at
Kids.
kids who are yelling, especially at the restaurant.
Oh, okay.
When we are eating, then suddenly there's one child screaming, and
Yeah.
the parents just pretended
Nothing happened.
nothing happened, did not even try to soothe the child.
Yeah.
I get so annoyed.
Yeah.
So when I had Audria,
Uh,
I keep telling myself once she start getting restless, I'm going to find any way possible to calm her down. Because I don't want
okay,
other
okay.
people, because that's how I felt
Yeah,
back
yeah,
then. So I don't want
yeah.
other people to feel that way
Yeah, okay,
when
okay,
my
okay.
child is restless and everything.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. But yeah, I just felt that I couldn't take it lah. I mean, I couldn't handle it.
Until we have one. No, just kidding.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people tell me.
Yeah.
But but you keep on telling yourself, no, unless lah, because although we come from a different religion, but we believe in the Almighty, makan. If the Almighty say nope, you're gonna have one.
Correct.
I mean, then I'll think about it lah. I don't remember talking to you, but feeling like this. Okay. What is the hardest challenge that you face as a working mom?
Like I said, the hardest challenge, I miss all my child's development.
Okay.
Also, sometimes at work, I felt like I should be at home. Especially
When you are at work.
Yeah,
Okay.
especially when things get hard at the office. Then I'll be like, I should have just be with my daughter now.
You just want to
And
smell her.
yeah, bau sugar. Cannot stop smelling her.
Okay.
But the hardest thing is sometimes especially when I have to travel, my kind of work, I have to travel. Not most of the time. Sometimes I have to travel. Back then, yes, I do travel a lot. But once I have my daughter, so my office is kind of
Understand.
quite understanding.
Okay.
So I get to spend more time with my daughter.
Okay.
But sometimes also I still need to travel.
Yeah.
So I don't like the fact that I had to go away for a while.
Okay.
I think it's not about my daughter being far away from me. It's about me being far away from my daughter. People always say that separation anxiety between the baby and the mother. So I get that separation anxiety.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you feel? I mean, what does it feel like?
I'm worried most of the time.
Oh.
And then
okay.
I'll be like thinking, is she okay? Is she crying? But I didn't want to ask my husband all the time because I don't want him to get annoyed. And I don't want him to feel like I don't trust him enough to take care of my child.
Yeah.
Although sometimes I feel like I wanted to call anyone who's at home, like my mother-in-law, my mother. I want to ask how is she, but I don't want them to feel annoyed. I know they wouldn't feel annoyed, but it's just I feel like, like as if I don't trust them enough to take care of my child.
Yeah.
So I just let it be. But of course I
but
feel
it bothers your mind.
Yes.
Okay. Then that would be your hardest challenge.
Yes, being far away.
But when you're at work, do you think? When you're at home, do you think about work?
Yeah. But because when I'm at home, because I also do all those side incomes and everything, so I only get to do it at home. I can't do it at work.
Okay.
So I have to do it after my daughter is asleep.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna start opening my laptop. Then do work again.
I've asked this to other guests as well. What time do you sleep? What time do you get up on normal day lah?
Normal days before I had my daughter, it's always 2 a.m. Woke up around 5, 6 maybe. Only had 4 to 5 hours of sleep. That's me ever since I'm in university.
Okay. It's just you cannot sleep, or
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep early.
Okay.
Until I have my daughter, when I'm
Okay.
pregnant, I think I slept as early as 9 p.m. when I was pregnant.
Okay.
And then nowadays, if I don't have any side incomes, if I don't have any other side job or any projects to do, like no translation and no other work to do,
Yeah.
so I'll sleep whenever she sleeps. So around 10, so I'll get 7 hours. Now nowadays my watch keep on telling me good job.
Because you have enough sleep.
You hit your sleeping goal.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But
if let's say
before-
you have job,
Then it's always 4 to 5 hours sleep lah. 3 to 4 sometimes.
Wouldn't you feel tired the next day?
Yeah, but what choice do I have?
What time do you get up?
5, 6, sometimes 7. Depends.
Okay, now because it's fasting month, then obviously you have to get
Yeah.
up early. But normal day also you get up around the same time.
Have to lah.
I guess when people are accustomed to the timing or sleeping habit, then you
I think
will
maybe
just
because
get
I'm
up
used
lah.
to it already.
Yeah, lah,
Ever since in university, I always sleep late, sort of a nocturnal or something. I'm not gonna say I have insomnia. Not really insomnia. I just cannot sleep early. Every time I sleep at 10, maybe before 12 lah, I'll always wake up in the middle of the night and then I couldn't sleep at all. So I'd rather.
You sound like an old woman. Sleep early, then wake up 2, 3 in the morning.
That's what I don't
sleep.
like. That's why I'd rather
Okay,
sleep
okay.
around 1, 2.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay. So, what about hardest challenge when you are pregnant as a working mother?
Okay, hardest challenge would be myself. I am a high risk mother because before this I had a twin pregnancy
Oh, okay.
before Audria.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I had a miscarriage when I was 24 weeks.
Oh,
It's still
okay.
too small. The babies are still too small to be saved.
Okay. I'm so sorry to hear
So
that.
it's okay. So I have this thing called cervical length incompetence.
Okay. Which
So
is
my cervix is the laluan baby keluar. So
Okay,
the cervix
okay.
is short. So my
Okay.
babies, because I had twins,
Oh,
so my
okay.
babies were heavy. So because of my cervix that is short, so it's dilated when I was 24 weeks. So they couldn't save the baby. The baby is still, both of them, one boy and one girl, they both are still alive when I gave birth to them. It's just that they are too small to survive in this world.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
That is my challenge because I cannot carry anything heavy. I cannot walk too far. I cannot walk too long.
When you are pregnant.
Yes.
Okay.
So I had to go to see the doctor 5 times a month. Every other normal pregnant woman only goes to the clinic
Doctor
once a month.
once a
But I
month.
had to go 5
5 times a
times.
month.
Yes.
Just to make sure she's okay
Yeah,
inside.
just to make sure everything's all right. So that is already a challenge for me.
Oh, okay. So that obviously disrupt your work lah, because you have
Yeah,
to
sort
have
of.
a lot of time to go to the clinic and have a
Yes.
checkup and whatnot. And
That itself is already a challenge. But
okay.
work-wise, so far, I have a very understanding colleagues. I have a very understanding boss. So also at that time, it's MCO time. So most of the time, we're
Oh.
working
At home.
WFH, work from home.
Oh, okay. So that
So,
ease
yes,
ease
a
off
bit,
some
yes, a bit.
a bit lah. Okay. So you already you kind of like answered the next question, because I'm going to ask about your colleagues during the pregnancy time. So you say you have an understanding colleague.
Yes, they are
so
all very understanding.
understanding. So it's grateful lah. Grateful
Yes,
for
I'm grateful for my
team members.
team members, the agency that I'm working for, because they are actually really giving me flexible time. And then also my colleagues who don't mind helping me out, although that I'm not at the office most of the time.
Okay.
So I'm grateful for them lah when I'm pregnant. So, which is why if I'm going to get pregnant again, I'm a bit scared, because the thought of losing another baby is already hard enough.
Yeah.
And then especially knowing that there's a lot of work in the office, and then if I'm pregnant, I had to like slow down everything.
Yeah. Are you planning to have another one?
Yeah, I don't want the gap to be too far.
Oh, so it's going to be soon.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
We leave it to the God lah, huh?
Yeah.
I today kind of like reminded of myself of this again. Kita merancang, Tuhan yang tentukan.
Menentukan, yes. We can just plan, that's
yeah,
all.
Yeah. Okay, so what about husband during pregnancy? Is it he's helping also a lot?
Okay, I'm really grateful for my husband, because I couldn't ask for a better husband than him. When I'm pregnant, he don't want me to drive.
Oh, okay.
Because usually we'll go with separate cars.
but
But when I'm pregnant, he refused to. He insisted to drive me to work.
To work.
Although it's
the other way around.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we are working, this is where we stay, he is working here, I'm working here.
Ah,
So he had
okay,
to
okay.
go here, then go all the way to his
There.
office.
Ah, okay.
And then he will always accompany me to all my doctor's appointments.
Oh.
He will never let me go alone. So he's always there emotionally, physically, everything.
Is he there when you give birth?
Yes, he is.
I also felt that there is also something that I cannot do.
With me the whole time.
Uh,
But then again, I'm grateful. Not really, I'm not grateful. I'm thankful and I'm lucky. I'm considered lucky. I was only in labor for 1 hour. Just 1 hour. Without
Okay.
feeling any contractions.
oh, okay.
When I went to the hospital, I was supposed to be induced on that day.
Okay.
When I went there, the doctor told me I'm already 6 centimeter dilated.
Oh, okay.
So 6
means that-
centimeter is halfway there.
Oh, maybe
Because,
it's any time now.
Yeah, because fully dilated is 10 centimeter.
Okay.
So I am 6 centimeter. So I was
Okay.
quite confused. I was asking the doctor, how many centimeter am I dilated? He was like 6 centimeter, we're going to the labor room now. Then I asked him again, how many centimeter? Then the doctor was like asking me, Nadea, are you okay? I repeated 3 times already. You are 6 centimeter. I was like, why am I not feeling anything? Because contractions were supposed to be
Before.
super painful.
That's what you heard lah.
Because I had the miscarriage with the
Oh,
twins.
okay.
It was super painful.
Oh.
If you ask me to rate how painful it is, I couldn't rate. I couldn't even say anything when I was during the contractions. I couldn't even say it's painful. I couldn't even say, sakit eh. I couldn't even say that.
As a guy lah, give me a rough idea how painful is that painful, so that I appreciate
Rough?
my mother more.
Rough idea.
Yeah, rough idea.
I don't. If you ask me, I don't think a guy can handle contractions.
Obviously, because God built
No,
us that way,
because
ma.
hello,
No,
a
no.
guy. You know, if you ask one guy to demam a bit, I tell you, as if tomorrow kiamat already. I tell you, a bit only demam. I tell you. What more to say contraction?
I'm not
Okay.
gonna argue with you on that because that is true. But I'm gonna say okay. What is the most painful thing that you have experienced apart from contraction?
Okay, I had several what do you call that? Operations.
Okay.
I've had 6 operations.
Okay.
I've had breast lump removal. I've had appendix. I have ganglion cyst removal. I had a few
Okay.
operations, surgeries.
Oh,
None of that can top
that pain.
giving birth. Oh my God.
Oh, really?
No.
Whatever you just mentioned, I've never experienced, so I still cannot
You know,
picture it.
the ganglion cyst I had is on my feet.
Okay.
I saw, like when the doctor was removing it, I was awake and I was watching and filming what the doctor did. And I drove myself home after the surgery. It's a minor surgery.
Okay.
So right after that, I drove myself home. So
Okay.
that is not painful.
It's nothing to you.
Yeah, compared to giving
Contraction.
birth. Oh my God. Although it was only 1 hour, that's all I could say.
Do you still remember the pain now?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
it's super painful.
Cannot imagine my grandmother give birth to 13 of.
13.
Yeah, man.
Mad respect to the people,
Yeah.
To the
before-
older
Yeah, older
generations.
generation kan.
and somehow
Macam-
when they gave birth, I don't think there's any kind of painkillers like we have now. Now there's
Oh,
epidural. Now there's so many things.
Yeah.
And usually they gave birth just at home
Yeah,
with
right.
one
bidan
one
terjun.
bidan, you know. Oh, I really don't know how they actually handle that.
Yeah.
I cannot.
I also
imagine.
heard this part, which I'm not sure whether it's true or not. After they give birth, they actually take the walk butt. You know what is a walk butt? A walk wali. The butt of it.
Okay,
And it's black. Kan?
Yeah.
Usually they'll scrap off that part
and then
as one of the healing remedy.
I don't know that.
That is what my last time my grandmother told me.
Oh, okay,
I do
wow.
not know how true is it.
But if you talk about pantang lah, okay. Chinese, Malays all have different kind of pantang.
Yes.
But like Malays, we have to use the tapal thing. I think Chinese also use that the bengkong thing.
Oh,
to
okay.
cover.
Yeah.
And then all those herbs to drink and
Yes,
everything.
yes.
Yeah, that part also is a very Especially Chinese, they cannot kena water at all, right?
Yeah, cannot kena water, cannot kena wind.
Yeah, at all. So you
Yeah.
cannot buka aircon.
Yeah, then you have to
You-
suffer in a room
Covered everything.
after the pain that you went through.
Then you had to go for 30 days of
Yeah.
that. On
Yeah.
top of being even new mother, you have no idea what to do when your child cries and everything. With all the tapal and everything on your head, everything, it's so uncomfortable. And then you'll be like, why are you crying? I don't even know what to do.
This is actually what I recently learned. I always heard about the word meroyan.
Okay.
I literally do not know what it actually
Marian,
meant.
okay.
Until my girlfriend told me.
What
that
is
that is one of the things that happens to the mother when
Yes.
they give birth.
Yes. Marian is actually, in an English word, is postpartum depression. Lah,
Yeah.
You know?
But it's so cooler. It's so much cooler.
Marian, is it?
Meroyan. Isn't it so much cooler? Meroyan kau ya.
Yes.
But it's a very, very bad
Yes.
condition.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's not easy. It's going to make you like,
Crazy.
yeah.
Literally, that is the word.
Yes.
Because if you do not know, it's actually because of hormone imbalance.
Yes.
That is what caused it, right?
Yes. Hormone imbalance, yes.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. One of the extreme story that I've heard, there are some mothers whereby when they in that stage, it's so bad, they actually have to tie the mother to a tiang,
Back then, yes. Nowadays, I don't think there's...
Yeah lah.
Back then, yes.
or else what will happen is the mother will literally strangle the kid. lah.
Yes.
The mother will kill the kid.
They will hate the kid and
Yeah.
everything. That's what Marion does to you.
Yeah.
That's why whenever my mom, when I am in Pantang, my mom kept on telling me, "Marian kau lah," you know. So I'll be like, "Okay, mom, just do whatever you have to do on my body."
Okay.
Imagine you have to have minyak all the way. If Malay, we
Yeah.
always have the minyak. They have this minyak Maroyan. Don't ask me how they do it. I have no idea. But
Oh, minyak meroyan.
there's this one minyak Maroyan where they put all over your body or they massage you with that minyak.
Oh, okay.
But I really have.
I'm not gonna say. I don't know whether Chinese have it or not because I've
Yeah.
never seen. But yeah, I've seen my mother stuck in a room for a month and.
It's
Yeah.
not fun.
Definitely not. I mean, the whole thing about giving birth, the only fun part for a mother is
The baby.
beginning part saja lah, no.
Oh, the beginning part saja. That's all.
Yeah.
After
After
that,
that is
have you
okay
ever
lah, of
heard?
course,
Have you ever heard of the term "you want to sleep like a baby"?
Yeah.
But that term is wrong. You know, when a baby is asleep, you cannot even make sound because you don't want to be awake. If you ask me to choose, I would sleep like a baby daddy. Baby daddy baru sleep like nobody's business.
saya interview dia rasa kena tembak aja.
But it's true.
Yeah,
I
it
mean, not all men are the same.
Yeah, but
Not
generally lah.
all are the same.
Generally.
But of course, there are a few of them who is actually very responsible. Not to say that the other men are not responsible, you know.
Yeah.
But most of them, they will sleep. Not because they don't care, but they don't know what to do because a guy don't have a maternal instinct,
True.
you know.
True.
So sometimes people will be like, yalah kau nyaman nak tidur. You know, you get what I mean? Sometimes, of course, a woman, they will always nag.
Yeah.
Nagging and woman, you cannot.
I'm not gonna repeat whatever I said in the previous episode, but okay.
But it's true, you know.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not gonna blame a guy because they don't have that maternal instinct, and then most of the time they don't know what to do.
Yeah. I can.
They don't know what to do.
Can
So
imagine.
sometimes people complain that my husband this and that. I mean, my husband also.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
of course, he's helping me in some way that he could.
In the way that he know how lah,
Yeah.
but when he don't know how,
But
then
we cannot expect a guy to be like a woman.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
it's not the same.
correct because God built us not to compete against each other,
But to complement each other.
but to complete
Correct.
each other.
Yeah. So that's why I say, if people say, I want to sleep like a baby. No, don't sleep like a baby. Sleep like a baby daddy.
Legit. Okay. Hey, oh, no wonder I asked you the question lah, because I wrote it in.
What?
If money is not a thing, would you be a stay-at-home mom? Okay, you already answered that. Okay, if there is a policy or a law that you can change for the better of working mom. I don't want to say law. Law is a bit too big. Policy. What would it be?
Flexible hours and also work from home. Because
Work
I
from
think COVID actually
Change that.
changed that perception that people can actually work from home. Although it's not easy. To me, it's not easy working from home.
Why is it not?
Because when you're at home, you have all the distractions.
Oh, okay,
like when I see
okay.
my bed, I want to lie down for a while. Okay lah, I'll do my work later lah. And then later becomes 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Then
Then you
suddenly
see your
today,
cat walk past, then you want to touch your cat.
And then my baby, I want to just kiss her and smell her, these kind of things. But it's possible. It's possible. MCO actually taught us it's possible to actually work from home when you want to. You just have to have focus. So if there's a policy that can change, probably flexible working hours, so that those working moms can actually spend more time with the kids. Or maybe every company has a nursery. No, I'm just kidding. It's not possible to do so.
But I actually learned, I think I heard this somewhere, whereby there is a certain company that actually, when you work from home, they actually pay you, not pay you lah. They actually give you extra money to build your office at home.
Oh, that's good.
Like
that's
you want to
good.
buy like office chair. Obviously, they provide you laptop already, kan? So like you want to buy a proper headset, for example, all this you can actually buy and claim the company.
Oh,
so
that's
that you
good.
have an actual office lah.
Home office.
Home office, So
That's good.
I mean, apart from the distraction, whatever distraction you have, but this is so much the company can do.
Hopefully in the future,
All-
this is
Yeah. Because I've heard there's a company actually that does that.
doing
That does
So
that.
like I said, if you're asking me what policy I can change, more flexible working hours.
Flexible working hours.
And also work from home. Doesn't have to be every day. There's a company here in Kuching where they actually does work from home ever since MCO until now. They only have to go to the office maybe once or twice a week.
Yeah. But if let's say if only your job doesn't require you physically there lah, right? I mean, if let's say you are
A security guard, of course I cannot work from home. Then suddenly I want to work from home. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch all this from a CCTV or something.
got people steal stuff, How I'm 300 kilometers away. Cannot, So I mean, if your work physically you have to be there, like for example, if let's say you are a farmer, how do you work from home? You cannot just milk the cow. Cannot,
True also. But then there's technology nowadays. You'll never know.
Yeah, true. Yeah. But for people that is on computer lah. Computer, work from home. Okay, work from home. Okay, so how many do you target to have? How many kids do you target to have? A football team.
No lah. No lah. I don't think I can actually handle 13 kids like people back then. Oh my god, 13 kids. I don't think if I even remember all their names or something.
But poor thing to my grandmother, it's when she passed, literally the doctor say because of giving so many birth to too many kids lah. Yeah, you imagine.
But 13 kids.
Yeah, it's a lot lah.
A lot.
But the reasoning is actually quite funny. When I used to ask my grandfather lah, why this? I'm not complaining coming from a very big family because it's fun to have a big family. But the thing is that he say, I keep on having so many so that the elder one will take care of the younger one when I'm working.
Oh, true so.
So they keep on line up lah. And then, of course the joke would be, because back then no entertainment no Netflix, no TV.
There's nothing else to do
so
make babies lah.
Masuk tidur. So dah give birth, because the give birth is actually literally the gap is so near.
That's why.
The moment dah si mengoyan,
Go through.
so yeah.
But to me, if a pair is enough.
A pair
So
is enough.
yeah, so I told my
Okay.
husband, if we're gonna have another baby,
I have another one.
and it's a girl, so
Okay.
I will try another one
Until it's a boy.
for a boy. But
If it's a girl?
if the third one is a girl, I'm gonna stop at that.
Oh,
Not
okay,
because I don't
okay.
want to have many kids,
Okay.
but the financial and the economy nowadays, I don't think it's possible to have a
Yeah.
lot of kids.
Yeah.
School is crazy.
Yeah. Belum
Tadika
sampai.
is already like what, 500 plus a month?
Yeah.
That's a normal tadika.
Belum
Okay.
sampai
What if I want
uni.
to send my daughter to a Montessori or something? For example, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
want my daughter to be in a Montessori.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
I think I'll be working tidur 2 jam je lah. Do any other jobs.
Security guard, farmer, everything
now,
have to do.
now also only with one kid. Also, I had to like juggle in between few jobs.
Yeah.
So, what more to say? I have more.
Let's go with, let's be more realistic. As of now, you have one kid. How much do you think is actually sufficient to a household earning to actually raise a kid decent? Not to say luxurious, decent. Yeah. Like you say, tadika, normal tadika already 500 a month. Then
If just raising a kid alone, that's quite hard because it depends on the commitments you have. If you have a house to pay,
yeah,
you have
let's
a
say
car
on
to pay. Okay,
average,
let's say I have a house to pay, I have a car to pay, and I have now one child, probably
15,000.
no lah, 15 for both husband and wife.
Yeah,
They should-
household lah.
yeah.
Household
15,000,
income.
Yeah,
15,000.
not sufficient. Okay lah, comfortable lah.
Comfortable lah. 15,000 is comfortable
Comfortable
lah.
lah.
It's still a lot of money.
Still a lot of money.
It's not
A
like we are
lot.
earning Singapore dollar. Or
If only we're earning Singapore dollars, that's not a problem, no?
then you can be a stay-at-home mom.
I can be a tai. I want to be a tai one day.
You want to be a tai one day.
Not from my husband's money lah, from my own money. I have a lot of money, then I can just be a tai.
When your kids grew up, then you can be a tai also.
All tai already.
Yeah, there's still a tai.
Don't want.
Like my mother now, I felt like my mother is quite a tai now. I felt like my mother, tomorrow she's going to Thailand
Wow.
for Songkran.
Songkran Festival. After that, she's going Rolling Loud, I think.
Nah, I don't know. I want to say on recording here, I've never been to Songkran.
You see, you kalah already.
My mother is going to Songkran.
But then again, I think I've spoke to one of my friends.
Okay.
So I was saying it's so nice seeing people driving big cars and everything. And then one of my friends was like telling me, you know, these people, they can only afford a nice car when they're only at probably end of 40s, early 50s.
Yeah.
Then they can afford to actually get themselves a luxury car.
Luxury car.
So I think at the end of the day, it depends on a certain individual. Because the parents back then, they sacrificed a lot for their kids at first until their kids are in university and working.
Yeah.
By then they start getting all these dream cars or dream house.
Yeah.
Also, like house renovations, usually at first you just buy a simple house.
Yeah.
Then after years pass by, then you
Yeah.
start to renovate a bit. You cannot have everything all at once.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're born rich.
Yeah, but I also want to put back the point just now whereby kita rancang, but Tuhan yang tentukan. I felt that I guess this hits me differently because I felt that macam for us now we work because we want to raise our kid, kan? So we work, raise our kid until they graduate, they work, then you rasa macam I can finally be at ease lah. I can enjoy life now. But before that, because you work so hard, you
No time to enjoy.
no time to enjoy,
Yeah.
right? But you see, like my father's case, my father passed away recently, and he passed away when we are already comfortable. As in, we graduated, we started working, and we can actually pay for stuff already, like you know, things that like bills, for example, bring them for vacation and stuff like that. It's
Commitments and
comfortable
all, yeah.
for the orang tua. My father passed away. So probably he have the idea of work, raise the kids, work, raise the kids. I forget about the part first, enjoyment part first. Until I retire, then I can enjoy, right? But the moment retire, not really retire lah, not fully retire, but God say, it's okay, it's time. So I still feel that as a married couple, even though you are raising a kid, you still need time to enjoy. I'm not asking for much. Probably just a weekend. It's not much, Magan.
It may seem not much, but I feel like like me and my husband now, although yes, we have my mom or my mother-in-law to take care of a daughter. For example, we want to go on a staycation. But we are the one who didn't want to.
Okay.
Because we felt guilty, because we don't want to be far away. I know we should. I mean, that's healthy.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
Yeah.
It's just that
you couldn't.
si kempang lah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably when they go to school lah. When they go to school, they know how to do their own stuff already, kan? Sometimes you tonggah punya si datang gitu. So that is when you're like, okay lah, I'm going to leave you.
Try.
I feel that way lah. Because although yes, you have a responsibility together to raise a kid, but you are still a couple, ma.
True.
You know, you're still a couple, and that spark, that relationship, you still have to grow that instead of the kid. So
that one I agree.
Yeah. Take a time off lah. I mean, maybe not now because your kid is still young. Maybe when slightly older, because I also felt that this is also something that our parents definitely did not do.
I'm going to go home and check tickets. Tell my husband, Kim said we should take our time off. No, just kidding.
Not far lah, no need far lah. You can just like go like Santubong man, no? I'm saying two person having time together. I didn't say go to Paris and two person.
Why not? Can go big. Why not go? Why go small and can go big?
I want a disclaimer here. I said 2% together only. I did not say way. So if the husband like, Kim, I tell you that day, you tell my wife, that did not happen. I did not say go somewhere far. So two more questions actually before we wrap up. Any regrets being a working mother? Apart from apart from missing out your kids?
Actually, no. The thing is, I've never seen myself not working.
Okay.
Because I have been working ever since I finished SPM.
Okay.
I've been doing all those part-time jobs and everything. So I've never stopped working at all. So I don't think I can see myself not working. My husband did ask me if I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom.
Oh, okay.
He did ask me
if
I wanted to just stay at home.
Yeah.
And he'll carry all the responsibility.
Yeah. See, but although he sleep at night and couldn't wake up, this is when the father part kicks in.
Yes. But I feel like I need to work. Maybe because I've seen how my mom was back then. She's always working. Okay. She is always working day in and day out to take care of us, to make sure that whatever we want, she can give. You know? So she can provide whatever, that all small little things that you think it's nothing. She wants us to have everything that we want. So I feel like I cannot see myself not working at all. Although I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but
you still have a part-time job.
Yes.
Even if a stay-at-home mom. Would you see yourself, even when after you retire, you still find stuff to do?
Yes. I cannot not do anything at all.
Oh, really?
I'll get restless. I cannot. Even when I'm in my confinement, I'm still actually doing my work in the office. I still monitor and everything. My mom also sometimes
really have to tie you to a tiang.
I cannot not do anything at all. And I think the longest period I have my cuti lah at the office, probably during Raya. Or else
3-4 days.
3-4 days. Sometimes the longest is 5 days lah. But I'll never take more than that. And I memang jarang. Every year, I will always carry forward my cuti next year.
But wouldn't it burn?
No.
Oh, it won't burn.
It's not that one lah.
Oh, it
Before
won't.
this, when I was still in contract, they gave us a chance to jual cuti.
Oh, okay,
now
okay.
that-
Exchange it with money
yeah,
lah. Okay,
yeah.
okay. Okay, now
So,
you
now-
can carry forward.
Yeah, now can carry forward.
Okay, okay, okay.
So,
But carry forward for what? You're not going to use it anyway.
yeah lah. Yeah lah.
Okay, okay, okay. You want to continue something?
Yeah, I just cannot see myself not working at all.
Okay, okay,
No.
okay, okay.
Although I try to imagine it, I cannot.
Now when you say your longest, I know my longest. 15 days.
15 days. I've never had 15 days of cuti.
Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year. I've never had 15 days of cuti.
I remember that 15 days is because, it was a transition before move to a new job.
Oh, okay.
Before move to a new job, then boss actually asked. The boss that asked it was the guy just now.
Okay.
Okay. He actually, ex-boss asked, when do you want to start? So, Chun that time, Chinese New Year is coming.
So is that after Chinese New Year?
I say, yeah, after Chinese New Year, after Chap Gome, then I'm going to start.
Okay.
He's like, but office starts on the 4th day. No.
I'm going to start after Cap Gome.
I'm going to start after Chap Gome. So that 15 days, I literally just, if nothing to do, but I just duduk dekat rumah.
Duduk, stare at the ceiling lah. I cannot.
Okay,
My brain don't stop working.
my brain don't too.
I cannot.
But
I cannot.
okay, I can. It's actually quite fun.
I mean, the longest period that I'm not working is my confinement. But during my
Okay.
confinement, so I'm
Easy.
also, yeah.
Okay.
I just cannot. I just don't see myself not
Not
working.
working.
Yeah.
Okay, can. I mean, we are all built different.
Yeah.
We're all built different. Okay, so as a working mother, as a mom, I'm sure there are times whereby you're like, maybe I shouldn't have kids. Maybe. Split second.
No,
Never?
not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay, not yet.
Hopefully, not at all.
We'll never
Hopefully,
have
yeah,
lah.
hopefully not.
Hopefully we'll never
Hopefully
have.
not.
Or when you are just tired lah. When you're just tired.
Yes.
Tired definitely.
Yes, it's always exhausting.
Yeah, exhausting.
You know, when you come home after a long day at work, when you reach home, you sempat pun want to sit down. Then my daughter already come. She wants me
If
to
she want to
hug her.
play, it's still okay. If your daughter is sick, that is even worse,
Oh.
right?
Okay, my daughter is a good baby.
Oh, okay.
I think for the past 1.5 years, she only sakit 4 times.
Oh.
Once COVID, 3 times just normal fever and cough.
Okay.
But for the past 1.5 years, she have never bangun tengah malam. She have been sleeping the whole night. I had never had a very bad experience. Like, nasi tidur kah, cranky kah, no. She's a very easy baby. But people always say the first child is always a scam.
So that you
The
get
first
more.
child is always easy. The second child, nah. There you go.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I've never heard this before.
You can try ask maybe a few of your friends who already have children.
Yeah,
The
well.
first and the second child is definitely not the same at
Well,
all.
ask my mother lah. Ask my mother. Okay.
You are child number
Eldest.
what? Eldest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the
You can ask your
eldest.
mom, how is it like with you and your younger brother?
Yeah. I'm gonna try. Because I literally never.
Because
heard
that's
this
what I
before.
see with my Yadi, with my brother.
Yeah.
The first one is very easy.
Oh.
The second one clings on to the mother like a kangaroo all the time.
Okay,
Doesn't
okay.
even want anyone else to hold him until
Oh.
he's 3-4 years old.
Oh. Wow.
So it's two different personality and characters.
Oh, okay.
So when I had a few of my friends, also had the first child is very easy. Second child is a scam. That's a scam. The second child then
Everything is upside down. Okay. I seriously, I never heard this before. Probably it's only a conversation between parents. But okay. So, okay, I actually wanted to ask, so what is your feel good? Because of the show name, I wanted to know what is a mother, or working mother even better. What is your feel good? What is that fuel that actually keeps you going?
To me, I always tell myself, stop comparing to anyone.
Stop comparing.
Just don't compare
Oh, okay.
at all.
Okay.
So if you have that mindset, then you will not, because grass is always greener on the other side. What?
Definitely.
Yeah, you know. So when you always compare
Yeah.
your life to another person's situation, you'll get stressed for no reason.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's nothing to be stressed about. It's just that you are overthinking and overreacting to a certain issues. For example, you have a child. Anak Kim dah pandai kelakar. My child belum gi. You know, those kind of things.
Yeah.
So to me, if you stop comparing yourself with other people's life and just enjoy your own life, then
happiness is where it happens.
it's all in your head.
Yeah.
If you keep on thinking about other people's life that is good,
Legit.
you always compare yourself to somebody else pun good life.
Yeah.
Why don't you compare yourself to somebody that is
Have a harder life.
there's a lot of people who have life that is so hard, can't even find food. See people looking for clothes in tong sampah and everything. It's not easy, especially in the world nowadays. If I feel like it is already hard for me, what more to say other people who
don't have what you have.
So to me, stop comparing life to other people. Sometimes what you see on social media, that's what they want to show you. Sometimes certain people, they show you what is not good, what is good. Certain people, they only show you what is good, only what they want you to see.
Correct.
So if you keep on comparing yourself to other people's life, then you will not be happy.
True. I agree, and that is also why I'm limiting myself from social media lah.
That's kind of true, actually.
Which is good. Which is good. If you keep yourself a time limit, like I'm going to spend this much per day on social media, then I felt that it's actually better.
You ended up not reading unnecessary stuff online, actually.
Yeah, but then again, a lot of my work is online, so I spend for work saja lah. Then after that, I don't look at any other stuff.
Correct.
So, well, later I'm going to call my mum, I think. But it's too late, she's already asleep. Okay, thank you very much, Nadea, for coming to the studio and share an experience of a working mother, because in the studio it's actually me and Peter, studio owner, whereby the both of us in Chinese called Malat Lo. It's a guy who is not married and we don't have our own kids, so obviously.
Oh my God, I hope I didn't scare both of you with all this.
But no, but the thing is, like pregnancy is something that we will never experience in our lifetime. So it's good to hear somebody actually tell you, like, especially with roughly our same age, right? Obviously, if you ask somebody older, then they will tell you a different story, but the same age, and obviously.
But then again, different people have different experience in pregnancy.
Yeah. True. Now I miss my mum. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Do you want to put in your social media if people want to follow you, look at your...
No need lah.
Okay, then no need. Okay.
Nothing fun to see in my social media anyway.
Okay, I'm just going to say the name one more time. If you manage to find her, then that is your luck. So we have Nadea and Melissa together with the studio. And once again, thank you very much.
Thank you, Kim, for inviting me.
I hope everything is well with the family. And kids grew up to be healthy and good as well. All right.
Kids.
Kids. All right, thank you very much. This is all for this episode. Until the next one. Ciao. Bye-bye.